Hello, I'm Nick, and I'm here to discuss what you can expect for your construction walkthrough. The reason we do a walkthrough is so that we can get a better understanding of the project and what it's going to entail. It helps us to minimize all the risk and unexpected surprises that may happen. At the walkthrough, you can expect to see anybody involved in your project, from our HVAC technician, electricians, plumbers, all of our subcontractors that we work with. We develop great relationships with them throughout the years. They know exactly what they're looking for. Generally, our project estimator, scheduler, he'll be there as well, along with the designer that's in charge of your project and kind of helping you move along. It would be best that anyone involved in the decision-making process is a part of this walkthrough. There's going to be many questions that come up along the way. Not only are the questions going to be important, our subcontractors, our electrician, our plumber, whoever might be on the walkthrough may have questions regarding if you've had any past issues. Make sure that we can address all of those issues going through the walkthrough. And if anything moves, it's going to be important that we're able to minimize any sort of mishap and surprise that may occur moving forward. Here are a few ways that you can prepare for your walkthrough. We need some access to certain things. Our HVAC technician might want to examine your furnace just to make sure that it's going to be sufficient for the needs of the new project. Our electrician, he may want access to the fuse panel. Providing access to the fuse panel, to your water shutoffs, and to the furnace would be great. Big obstacles, boxes, things like that. And we're not looking for a perfectly spotless, clean home. We understand that your home is lived in and that everyday messes are going to occur. It would be great to have those areas accessible. Making the arrangements to have somebody help watch pets, animals, and your children is great. Pets are a distraction in that aspect. It's not going to distract us if they're barking in a room, but jumping on a contractor definitely could. So we do ask that they're kind of stowed away temporarily just so that we can interact and it doesn't take away from the experience that we're going through. Your children, just the same, they're going to be very curious. It would be great to have somebody else available to watch them during the process that we're going through and kind of distract them away from what we're doing so that we have the opportunity to discuss the questions that you may have and that something isn't overlooked because you're in a rush to help with something else. Naturally, questions are going to occur. You may have some of your own. I ask that you jot them down, keep note of them. If there's anything important to you, it's important to us. It's best to ask as we're going so that we can better answer the specific question. And if we don't have all the answers right then and there, you can be assured that we will have them for you. At your walkthrough, a lot of people from our HVAC, plumber, electrician, anybody that may be involved with this, as we've discussed, they will introduce themselves. We're going to walk around. We will need access to certain areas. You can expect that the plumber is going to ask questions about water pressure or count how many fixtures are in the home depending on the size and scope of the project that you've got. The electrician is definitely going to want to take a look at your fuse panel. Do you have any more openings? Is it sufficient? Is it up to date and up to code? HVAC, he will look over the furnace, make sure that it meets or exceeds the expectation of the project that you're going to have. These things are all really important. It may seem a little intrusive. We will ask for access occasionally. There may be a soffit in a kitchen or a bathroom that we don't know what's behind it. We do have a video camera that we're able to snake in through a small opening. So sometimes we may drill a small 1/2-inch hole if we have access for that, or if we need a better picture of things, enough to maybe fit a hand with a camera through, maybe a 6-inch by 6-inch hole so that we can have access. We will always ask prior to making any decision like that, that it's okay to do so and explain why we're doing that, what we're looking for. Often we'll have to do lead tests on homes older than 1978. It is important to do so that we can not only document this for the EPA that they require us to do so, but also for your own health and your family's well-being. A lead test is done with a very slight nick in your paint or trim. This is done so that we can get underneath it and we can test for lead. No damage is really going to occur, no more so than a ding from just everyday use. After we're all wrapped up with the walkthrough, your designer is going to go back to the office, start working with the subcontractors that were out. If anything arose on the walkthrough that was of concern, that wasn't planned for in the design that we had, it's going to be addressed at that time. Thank you for taking the time to review and prepare for your walkthrough. We'll see you soon. Thank you.